But certainly a great option against the likes of Coddle, against Gyrocopter. Getting out of these ultimates is one way to do it, so I think that's got to be part of the logic at least. Again, overall, Centaur is actually one of the more popular heroes in this tournament. In North America, though, specifically Group B, this is the first game today that we'll be seeing Centaur Warrunner. But solid option there. Again, you are likely to play that. And now back to Team Plus. Get more information here in terms of where Kunkka will be. They could still go the IO route. Wouldn't that be something? I mean, we don't see people really doing the IO Gyrocopter as much, or it's not like you need the IO with it. It goes back to that point, but it still is strong. Like, it still is a very strong combination. Maybe they do have a little bit too much catch, though, for an IO pick. So, yeah, probably not going to see it, but it always has to kind of be an option there, you feel, when you have a hero like Gyrocopter. Chat, you're funny sometimes. People are already talking about, so are they going to be called Quincy Crew at TI? And then next follow-up question, are they even going to TI? Guys, the season literally just started. Come on now. There is a long season ahead of us before TI is even a thing to think about for these teams. But this is obviously the first step of getting there with the first set of qualifiers. But it's kind of funny seeing questions like that. All right, Visage. Okay. Did not see a Visage coming. That is a bit unique for Team Plus because I don't know where we're going to see this Visage. Oh, that was my bad right there.
5
Loud
seconds
noises.
remaining.
Visage has only been played twice in all of these qualifiers so far. Is 1-1 as far as his record goes. But is Visage considered a mid-core right now? Is he considered more the support option? I would lean towards support, but then why? Yeah, that is interesting. I suppose half decent against Stampede for locking down with the familiars, but at the same time, you could argue the Grave Chill, of course, kind of countered by Stampede. Yeah, very interesting pick there with the Visage, and where it will end up now for Team Plus.
Team ban.
Quincy Crew banning a Treant Protector. Again, another hero we haven't seen yet in these qualifiers, for us at least, in the Group B coverage. People that are asking about where's the EG. Guys, Evil Geniuses, they're over on the main stream, first stream, for Beyond the Summit, I believe.
10 seconds remaining.
At least that's what I'm being told. So that means they should be, their match against Zolotl should be starting soon, if not already. That's going to be going. I definitely want to keep an eye on that one. Of course, EG got a forfeit victory in their first series, so really the first time that we get to see them as a team. So that'll be fun. Rubik, the final pick for Team Plus. I suppose there's already a couple things that are worth stealing if you're Team Plus over here. But now Quincy Crew, how do you finish? Because, again, they can't be certain really yet on how the lanes are shaping up.
Remaining.
With the Rubik pick, you would think it's of course going to be a core Visage.
5
But even that,
seconds
is it a mid Visage? Is it a off-lane Visage with the mid Kunkka? So still questions to be answered from the side of Team Plus. I believe they have squad streaming going on, by the way, of all the streams. So again, all these Beyond the Summit channels, I believe it goes all the way up to 6, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, with all these regions happening, right now I think it is just down to NA and SA. But in like 4 to 5 hours, it'll start up with China, Southeast Asia again, and the cycle repeats. So there's midday we'll have 4 different regions happening at the same time, with 2 groups in each region. So obviously there's a lot of Dota. There's a lot of Dota to go around.
You may now select
That is
your
a chaos
heroes.
night for Quincy Crew. So it will be Quinn on his Ember Spirit. You get some mail picking up the Chaos Knight. So who's going to play what, though, on Team Plus? That's the more intriguing thing for me. Wow, they just all snap picked all of a sudden. Okay, so it's an off-lane Kunkka. It's mid-Visage. Sammy Boy playing the Visage into the Ember Spirit matchup. And, of course, Yamsun on the safe lane gyrocopter. I am very intrigued to see this Visage pick. Now, you know, in the previous series, we saw Team Plus against Fighting Pepegas, of course, and they mid-picked a Slark. And in the matchup, it kind of made sense. And honestly, actually, throughout the game, he actually did pretty well. But ultimately, it was not enough. And they came out on the short end. But I guess I'm getting at where Sammy Boy not afraid to play a little more unique heroes in that mid lane. And certainly Visage, at least as of late, is up there. Like I said, you have heroes that are seeing 50-plus games already in these qualifiers throughout all the regions. Visage has only been played twice so far. I'm actually looking at the heroes that haven't been played yet in these qualifiers. There's some on there that you're like, yeah, that's not surprising. Like Ursa's on there, Klinks is on there. Io's on there. That's that is a little surprising. I know he got some decent nerfs, but yeah, really? Are we really out of the Io meta again? Until somebody realizes he's still really strong, and then all of a sudden he's back. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Let me change. I know people are already complaining in chat. 5-minute delay, but I guarantee people are. There you go, guys. I fixed it. We're good. We're good.
Now, nobody wins.
All right, into game number 1. This is a fun series. I am pretty hyped for this one. I'm sure you guys are too. This is exciting because, again, for several reasons, Quincy Crew, one of the more hyped teams, one of the more hyped rosters with the whole roster shuffle that took place. Big changes indeed, of course, with Simeon no longer a part of EG. And this is his new home, getting to play with his brother in Yawar. Pretty cool. Yawar
Cool.
on the Centaur. Going to tank the tower for a couple of hits. Add up. Now retaliate.
30 seconds to battle.
As Sonic gets the vision down up here. So Sonic going to be paired up with the Yamsun at the top lane. That means Godzion Rubik comes to the bottom lane, but Visage is in trouble. Okay, that's an awkward pause. We'll throw out the pause. Do they have any more stuns? Obviously, they just use Chaos Bolt, so Ember Spirit hasn't leveled up yet. He could level up the Shackles. It's usually not what you want to do. But if it guarantees first blood, I could see him doing it. We'll see what he does here. Because Kunkka also hasn't leveled anything up. Kunkka could get that X first if it calls for it. Again, the same idea. You don't want to kill level 1 X usually, especially as an offlane Kunkka, but at least they have time to think about it now. This is both teams are theory crafting right now on what they want to do, I'm sure.
I have failed.
You have failed.
And
No.
so you die.
Oh, he's kind of keeping us on our toes right there. He's saying he failed, but then he's talking about how they're the ones that are dead. Looking for the turn kill. No, that's not going to happen. But yeah, EG versus Solado on the other stream. I think. I actually don't know 100% because obviously I'm not watching it, but
I shall honor your name.
I believe at least the default time is set to start at this time as well. So that is pretty hype. See what the new EG roster is about. Ramsey's in the off lane. Picking up Abed. Playing that mid roll. It's going to be fun. Quinn is CCNC.
You shall not
Those that are asking
pass.
as well.
You will make a nice snow angel.
That's what you got to smoke nice.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I don't think Ember Spirit even needs to level anything up here. It looks like it's going to be too much damage. I don't know, though, because SV obviously Sumail's out of range.
This is like
Ember Spirit's minus 20 because of the Fade Bolt.
you again. You shall not pass.
Go. Yeah, okay, yeah. Alright, just mango and pop the crystal. No, that works as well, I suppose. So first blood does go the way of the Radiant, and they're going to get another. There's a slight. Take out Jenkins. Godzi is just going to go pick up the other bounty rune, or he's trying. He gets it, and he will be fine. He's just going to walk it off. So top lane, MSS able to pick up on their side as well. So it is a 3-for-1, also favoring Quincy Crew on top of the first blood. So talk about a pretty good start. Usually you'll see teams get a first blood, but then give up, 3 of the bounty runes themselves because of the positioning, but not the case there. Quincy Crew gets the best of both worlds. Already have that 1,000 net worth lead. Pretty damn good. Now the lane's shaping up. Jenkins, Dota, Alchemy. How about that? He's playing the offlane Kunkka, though. Supported by Rubik. So yeah, this is the last pick Rubik coming out here for Team Plus. And Godzi usually is their position 5 player. Now, I know with the lanes, maybe it doesn't suggest that, but I still feel like he's going to be, because Coddle, just in the off lane, or the top lane, excuse me, to support the Gyrocopter, and of course with the Illuminate push out. Want to take more of advantage of that from your safe lane, so I wouldn't be surprised if Rubik's still the one buying the wards and underfarmed, which is a little bit of a concern. Usually you would want to see Rubik more in that position 4, get the earlier blink, to make some plays, but keep an eye on that. So we have this Ember versus Visage mid lane, though, and the 4th pick Visage coming out from Team Plus, so clearly confident in making it work. Early on, it is favoring Ember Spirit right now, but Visage, one of these heroes where get level 6 and the game really changes. With those familiars, bottom lane. Jenkins just hiding in the trees. Godzilla will take a cast bolt. But he's good to go. Going for the haste rune. He's trying to, but Visage will
Dire's
actually
middle
destroy
tower
it
is under attack.
in front of him. So no haste rune for anyone.
Not for you.
Crystal Maiden, of course, providing that aura. Heroes like Ember Spirit will certainly benefit from. Also Shadow Demon even. He's going to like having that. Godzi's in trouble. He did not really, that was odd. He just did not see Chaos Knight coming in the flank, it felt like, and all of a sudden they just collapse and tear him a new one. Chaos Strike helping to burst plenty.
Denied.
Oh, top lane, MSS gets credit for the kill. They are going to lose UR. So they kill Yam some, but Centaur goes down as well. Game clearly not afraid of action. Jenkins goes down bottom lane. All right. Keeping on my toes. Oh, Jenkins goes down. Wow. It's one thing to get the kill on a Rubik, but managed to kill the Kunkka at bottom. Another going on Godzi. Yeah, this apparently is a lane that just doesn't stop. It's almost Juggernaut Crystal Maiden status. Just go, go, go with the Chaos Strike. Only that 4-second cooldown. Top lane, blinding light pushback. Yamsun gonna run. He's got 4 stacks of the poison. Oof. Even if he gets the 5th one on there, I think he lives, but it would have been close. God Z goes down again, though. All the way. Okay, he just suicided, but SVG gets credit for the kill. That's one. We're gonna TP back in. SS continues the poison spam, only has a 1 stack right now. Sonic dodging, doing a good job of it initially, but now he's found. Now he's in trouble. Disruption, it's put on Gyrocopter. MSS, he wants the kill though. On Coddle, he'll get it, and now they're turning their attention over to Gyro.
That should help.
Another stack should be enough even. Maybe not with the stick. Needs a 3rd stack. He gets it, not even necessary, because thanks to the double edge, it puts him in range for the fatal blow. 8-1 hero kill start, favoring right now the Radiant side. Quincy crew off to the good start. Mid lane 29-10 Quinn versus a 25-3 Visage. Being played by Sammy Boy. SVG is also setting up in the mid lane. No Frostbite yet. Oh, Samel by himself though. He's not afraid to play aggressive. He's 2 levels higher than this Kunkka. Reality Rift gonna pull him in. He has Crystal Maiden coming in, so Jenkins is in trouble. God see, this is a Rubik support for you. Unfortunately, it's not a whole lot more you can do. He just kind of auto attacks, but didn't even use his lift there. Oh, Chaos Knight proving to be a much more viable final pick than the Rubik right now. Double TP top lane. Left stop, perfect setup for the Centaur course. Torrent misses thanks to the blinding light. Not on the same page there. Either way, they keep their teammate alive. Look at Quinn mid lane meanwhile. He's kind of behind the tower. See if I'm gonna go back in. He is not feeling scared at all. He's got remnants to use. Here's Familiars now finally, though, for Visage, and this is ideally where things should start turning a little bit for Visage's favor.
Bounty.
Quinn's game plan, though, is just spam that Slight. And the level 1 aura and a bottle.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yawar top lane, pulled back. Oh, the disruption comes out. Beautiful timing from MSS. Yawar, though, still in trouble and dead. So MSS doing all that he could to save his buddy there. But it is too much pressure. Glance over at the net worth, though, overall, and it's feeling really good right now for Quincy crew. This Chaos Knight, Samel's getting out of hand already. He's going for the early Midas, and he's going for another kill. God Z with the lift, but that's it. What more can he do? He's got 10 stick charges. He is going to use them. Phantasm pop for this. God Z, is he actually out of here? The Phantasm almost hurts him now for chasing him down, it seemed like. But SVG will take him out with the Crystal Nova. And now he's going to use the Phantasm to push the tower. Plan all along. God Z resurrect. But does he even come down here? I don't know. If he doesn't get support, this is probably a lost cause. I guess the Phantasms are going to wear off soon.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
He's pinging it as if he wants people to come, but I don't know who. Gyrocopter's coming in. They do not have fortification. And Samel will get away before the follow-up is here. Oh, Torrent connects.
Dire's top tower is
But
under
it is a little
attack.
too deep for Team Plus to chase. Top lane. They also trying to keep Coddle alive. That ain't going to work. Stampede in. Yawar and Quinn come together.
Dire's top tower is under
Up at the top lane for the easy kill. Look at this bait. SVG, he's baiting Jenkins, and little do you know, CK was hiding nearby, but it ain't over yet. SVG is still in trouble. He is going to go down, but the Slight cleans up Jenkins, and now Yamsun has to run. No shackles for Ember Spirit. Sumail, don't think he's going to be able to get in range of the Reality Rift. And yep, Gyrocopter will escape. But still favoring Quincy crew. Who died right there. You see Visage roaming over.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So he's going for the early medallion. Of course, good enhancement for the hero. Got see, he is purged. He's got the poison stacks. You got Ember Spirit just running him down. There's no support coming, buddy. The Rubik struggle continues. In fact, oh, look at that. It's not only Rubik, Coddle, and Kunkka are also having a pretty bad time. 14 plus, unfortunately, and now we're looking at a 6,000 net worth lead for Quincy crew as the 10-minute bounty rune spawn.
Structures are fortified.
Yeah, I feel like when we were seeing core Visage success last season, I'll get to that thought in a second.
Radiant's
Ember
bottom
Spirit.
tower is under attack.
He's fine. It's a Shadow Demon right there. That's why they picked Shadow Demon against the Kunkka. Spot disruption, and suddenly it's not a big deal. Just going back to the Visage idea. Again, Gambit comes to mind from last season, Dahak specifically. He played a great Visage, and they built lineups around this idea, though, of just all-out team fight early push. They would go Shadow Fiend mid was their popular, core team. I'm just going to stop talking because Quinn's just, he's just literally running at people and pressing W over and over again, or whatever his sleight of fist is bound to. Why not get a double kill? Point is, I look at this lineup around Visage, and it's not a great group and push lineup. It's not at all. I mean, both your supports aren't necessarily known for that.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
I mean, I guess around Kunkka, the cores are okay, I suppose, but I would really be curious to see what the mindset was behind the Visage
Dire's
pick.
middle tower is under
Did they just think it was supposed to be a lane dominator, or was it supposed to be, this kind of group and push somehow that just hasn't really come to fruition? But not that that's the Visage's fault in total. It does just feel like a very out-of-place pick, though. Either way, Quinn is not going to stop. He's 4-0-3. What is stopping him here? It's maybe this combo is going to slow him down. And he's got support somewhat nearby. In fact, there's a disruption over here. Okay, Shadow Demon's going to get picked off. Stampede activated, though. And look at Sumail. He bursts down Godzi off to the side with the Reality Ripple. And call down's coming down, but Quinn and UR, they don't even care. They're just going to tank the call down and get more kills. Well, Yamsun in the trees, trying to run away. Quinn, oh, nope. The familiar stuns him. And instead, SVG will clean it up. Jeez, Quincy crew. No, we saw them. They looked great earlier against Team Named from the draft and just their play. It's Team Named, though. It's Team Named, a bit of a struggle early in this tournament. 0-4 record now. Team Plus looking like a solid lineup themselves. The Quincy crew is just, they're just playing with them. I mean, this is another one-sided game.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Quincy crew just continues to look great. Start things off here for their season. War, he's not afraid. He's going to get a Will-O-Wisp put down, though, and that'll stop the pursuit, you figure. Barely gets pulled in. What's going on down here? Familiar Sammy Boy's dealing with his own fight. Back over here, Yawar is eventually killed off, so the Will-O-Wisp an issue. SVG now trying to live. He's going to run it back. The Torrent connects, and he's dead. Meanwhile, over here, Quinn's trying to take out Sammy Boy. And with the assistance of MSS, they are going to make it happen. The poisons add up. He gets the kill. MSS now trying to deal with God Z as the Donk comes out from the homing missile. See over there, Quinn.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Can he escape? Remnant? No, he doesn't have any up, actually. And he is dead. Right, that's nearly 500 gold going the way of Gyrocopter. If you're going to climb back into this game, that's certainly a way to do it for Team Plus. However, MSS just keeps going off. He is now 7-1-5.
What a surprise.
Feels pretty good being able to spam poisons when you got a level 3 Arcane Aura. Oh, speaking of Crystal Maiden, jeez. What is this greedy position 5 Crystal Maiden doing? Taking out stacks in her jungle with Freezing Field. Meanwhile, Sumail with the Midas. He's got the armlet. He's got a heart toggled.
Regeneration.
The other side, he got a gyrocopter with drums. Kunkka's got nothing. He has just absolutely struggled as the offlane Kunkka. Couple of bracers. Well, that's not even him. That's Rubik.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Quinn. 15-minute bounty rune spawn. Quinn's in the area. He avoids a torrent. The X, though, is going to do him in. So back-to-back kills on Ember Spirit. Team Plus showing that they can deal with him, at least for now. Another kill on a God Z. Looks like MSS just continuing to do work. Puts the purge up on Jenkins. Yawar jumps in with the Stampede. There's a Willow's call down, though. Forcing them back. Sumail. He's going to need some toggles here. Phantasm. He's got 21 charges as well. They kill the Will-O-Wisp. Sumail, he instead goes back. Now got to charge forward. Quinn's back in, though, with the buyback. It's going to clean up on Coddle, and he wants more. Yawar leading the way. Freeze on a gyrocopter out to the side. Rock Barrages, not going to scare anyone off. Coddle buys back as well. On the side of Team Plus. As Quinn is going to take a good chunk of damage, but he will be fine. And a Tier 2 tower destroyed from Quincy Crew. Quinn, he's diving. He wants Sammy Boy. It is going to be enough damage. MSS actually again there to clean up. He's 10-1-6 now on the Shadow Demon. MSS continues to go off over to the right. Kunkka's caught as well. Rubik also in a bad spot. 29 hero kills at 17 minutes. Quincy Crew is just non-stop full throttle right now. CK, another 2,700 gold saved up.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant are scanning.
And gyrocopter. I don't know why that was so funny. He's hiding in the trees, and he's like, all right, now's my chance. He comes out, and a freaking Crystal Maiden runs into him and that scares him off. He buys back on gyrocopter. That's when you gotta feel so good if you're SVG there. I mean, look at this Bill, by the way. He's going a full Crimson Guard. He's got a Crimson Guard suit on Crystal Maiden.
Captured in the flame.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Talk about a good response to a Visage. It's pretty damn good. Visage did go the Helm of the Dominator. Quinn, is he going back in? It's 4 heroes. The stop on 2. Quinn jumps back in with a Remnant. The Will-O-Wisp, though, is an issue. Called down. It's actually not off cooldown yet, but they kill Quinn. So, Ember Spirit, again, going a little too deep. It's a dieback for him. I don't think Quincy Crew is too concerned, though. They're like, all right, necessary handicap, let's go. Gyrocopter, no chance there. MSS, that's a raid boss down. That's nearly 600 gold going the way of Visage for that kill. Maybe after that, it's a case of calming down a little bit for Quincy crew. Let's just perhaps look to go for Roshan. Go for the cleaner kills. Not dive as much. Who am I to say that, though? They still got plenty of wiggle room. Noir's got his blink pipe on Centaur. I see people memeing about it. Just to be clear, CCNC is their mid player. Sumail, their position 1. Noir's position 3. That's what they've signed up as and are. That's what it's been so far today as well. So obviously that's not to say in some games, depending on the heroes, they may swap things around, but that is what it looks like to be. Godz, he's dead. Quinn, he wants more out of this. There's already one dead. Call down. The rating has to be a little bit careful. Will-O-Wisp is still on cooldown, though, for 5 more seconds. So with that coming back up, can he maybe save Jenkins? I can't even finish the sentence. He's dead. But also on top of that, I had the chance to interview CCNC on my podcast show, The Wombo Combo. You can check it out. Go to my social media and everything. Breaky CPK. Anyways, we recorded every week, and we had CCNC on this last week. He did confirm that was the lineup. And Yawar, actually, he's the one that approached them about the idea of him playing offlane. So it's not like he got pushed over to the offlane role just to make the team work. Apparently, he was very open to it, and he wanted to. So that, as well as many other questions, were answered. You can check it out on iTunes and Spotify. Anyways, back to this game. That's Sumail beating down. Who is that? That's Kunkka. He's going to live for now. He's juking through the trees over here. Call down Will-O-Wisp. It's a pretty good combo. Call down's a little bit off, but meanwhile, Kunkka does finally fall. And you got Gyrocopter still chasing. MSS gets pushed back by the blinding light, putting out the poison stack still. In the midst, though, the Reality Rift Chaos Bolt combo on the Gyrocopter. And he eventually falls, and Quinn is here to clean up. GGs are called. It will be official. Game 1 going the way of Quincy crew over Team Plus. So Quincy crew stays undefeated. They're now 3-0 overall. Obviously, Game 2 set to happen. Team Plus on the other side. Tough competition, no doubt. Fighting Pepega as their first opponent. They went 0-2 in that series. And now fall to 0-3. So quickly falling down there in the record. We'll see if they have an answer for what game number 2 is upon us. But Quincy crew is looking really strong. And, of course, at least in my mind, and I'm sure others, is certainly one of the favorites even to qualify for the major, especially with 3 slots. We are going to go to a break, though. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. Hopefully you're enjoying the coverage here on the Beyond the Summit 3 stream. We got the North American region following Group B action as on Breaky CPK. Game 2 coming up. Quincy crew versus Team Plus. Stay tuned. We'll be back.